Hello there, my name is Jake Reynolds and I'm working with my classmates Nicholas Walgurski and Brian Orhana. This is a requirement for the Business 164 class, which the focus is leadership and supervisory skills. In this video here, we're going to show what we learned by focusing on three main areas. The first area we're going to cover for you is a resume. What you need to say in the resume, different words, how you show your experiences, like what you are going to have to do to put yourself ahead of any other applicants. Resume is one of the most important jobs you'll have to understand in order to be successful in the workforce. Secondly, is going to be handling conflict. Hopefully, once that resume, what you learned here, gets you a job, then once you get in that workplace, it's not always going to be easy, so you're going to have to deal with different bosses, employees, clients, all sorts of people you might not get along with. People who learn differently, people who teach differently, and we're going to analyze those different styles and how you can handle them. Thirdly, once you get that job, hopefully years down the road, you may become a CEO, a boss, higher ranking, whatever it may be, you work your way up. Once you get to that role, you're gonna have to do an important thing for that company, which is shape a culture. Culture is all about what the company wants to be, what they stand for, a vision for the long run, and the values they have. Once you create that vision, that is what's going to make you a successful CEO, what's going to make people want to come to your company, work for you, why people are going to want to buy from you, whatever the industry may be. And in the end, I think you'll understand that once you get a stable resume, once you learn how to handle conflict, and once you learn how to create a vision, then you'll be successful in the workplace.
Hi, I'm Nick Walgurski. This is Jake Reynolds. We're going to take you step by step on how to build a resume. Resume is really crucial at this point of our lives. We're building our way to having a successful life after college. So we want to start in our first year, to build that resume and make sure it's as best as we can for future jobs that we might come in contact with. Jake is now going to give you, now we're going to start us off on how to do this.
Alright, so as you said, this is crucial for any job you want to apply for, summer job, after college, internships. A resume is typically the first thing that employers look at. They want to be impressed by your resume. If they're not impressed by your resume, they can take you right off their list immediately. So we're going to show you here what to do so you're not taken off that list and you get that job. So first off, what we learned here was at the top of the resume, stuff to show here on a whiteboard, but you're going to have your name, your address, your email, and your phone number. You always have to remember that stuff. They want to know who you are, they want to know how to reach you, they want to know where you're from, what college, all that. Secondly, first thing at every single case, an objective, right at the top, right below your name and all that, objective, to obtain. Those are probably the most common words you see in any resume, to obtain. It could be to obtain, for example, I'm a human resource. If after college I want to get a job, I want to say to obtain this job as a human resource advisor at so-and-so company.
And for myself, I'm really not sure yet, so I'm just going to put to obtain an internship position or a part-time internship position. So you can be creative, really show what you are looking for in your resume.
All right, perfect. Secondly, education. They want to know what education you have. We come to college for a reason, to get a higher education, to improve our job opportunity, to improve our earning salary, all that. If we do all that work, those 4 years, we have to show them that we did it. Put that right there. They want to see that. Education, for example, Cabrini College, if I was applying for a job this summer, it would be 2014 to present. We keep that, but don't leave it at just that. Stack on. Your high school, for me, Citrus High School, 2010 to 2014. They want to see all the education you got. You want to impress them. They want to see what you did.
Yeah, I went to First Catholic, so, and also for education, any maybe like internships that you like previously did in the past before college, or anything that relates to education is important to put on there.
Absolutely. Next, traits. They want to see what traits you have. you have to show what you offer them, what they can earn by paying you if you get that job. For example, if you're going to attain a certain job, say it's a job with, you work a lot with people, you want to put down social. You want to show next to social what experiences you have, what contact, for example, leadership. That's a great trait, this class we're doing right now. If you put leadership down right there, and next to it you show an example such as maybe even you got a minor here in leadership, or you just completed a leadership class, they're impressed with that. You want to keep that there. Other traits, discipline, you want to show, you can show that in many different ways. Confidence, you can show that in numerous ways through different classes. You want to put typically 4 to 5 traits that are going to help you stick out.
The traits parts is really an important part to tell the future whoever's looking at your resume, really tell them about you and what you can offer them. So this is important, and you really want to do a good job on this part.
Work. A lot of companies don't like to hire kids just out of college that may just have minimum work experience. They want to see internships. They want to see that you're not a rookie to the area. So when you put work, anything from 8th grade to senior in college, odd jobs, working at a restaurant, working at an internship, all 3, like any of those things, you must put here because they want to see you've experienced, you've dealt with a realistic situation and that you're going to be effective in their workplace. Fourthly, volunteer. Volunteer hours, it kind of shows your character, and it shows that you gave back to community. It can show you're a good person. Volunteer, if you have, 2 or 3 things, perfect. They show you care. They show you want to give back to community. It shows everything about that. Don't leave out anything. If you think, oh, well, maybe that's not relevant, well, it is. Always put that down there. That's important. That's crucial. If they see that volunteer, they're going to be impressed. They're going to keep you on their list.
Last is awards. Really, this is a good section for you to again show who you are and what you've accomplished over your lifetime. So this is crucial to put just anything that you've earned and had hard work and dedication towards.
This can be in any area. It can be athletic awards, it can be educational awards, it can be character, anything. They want to see what awards you've earned. And lastly, to sort of a few last main points that may not be on here but we want to touch on is when you list all these traits or work here, you want to use words that pop out. You want to use participated in a sport. You want to use organized. You don't want to use basic words like that. You want to keep those words that pop out to them. You don't want to use I, we, you. You want to use verbs, adjectives. You want to be descriptive. You want to show that education that you might have earned that will pay off. You want to use things like that. So basically, this sums up here of how to build a resume step by step.
I just want to add one thing.
Yeah.
Again, I know I kind of said it before, but the traits is really, I think, what makes or breaks a person's resume. So you really want to do your best on this section. And before, doing this, filling this out yourself, but you want to, seek help from maybe a professor or someone, a parent or a person that's already high up in the workforce, and seek their help. Make sure that because this is a really important aspect to have. So you really want to make sure you do good on traits and make sure you want to cover everything in your resume. So
we hope this was effective in showing you how to build a resume, and we hope it helps you find a job and it shows what we learned, and we'll see you on the next part.